Today I'm answering the question of what is a mastermind, specifically the Vision Mastermind, and is it right for you? The word mastermind comes from Napoleon Hill's book.
An understandable definition of the mastermind is this. It consists of two or more people who work in perfect harmony for the attainment of a definite purpose.
A group of people who are like-minded that come together to solve a problem. The Vision Mastermind is bringing people together who are focused on their own personal growth and development to create their vision for the future. Similar to how a business has their vision, has their mission, has their values, it's really helpful for us as people to take some time to reflect and build those foundations for ourselves. So what do we promise that you'll leave this experience with? After 8 weeks, you will have your vision statement, you'll have your values, but not just a list of values, but how you personally define them, and a few other activities that go into your personal guidebook of you and what you care about. I can almost guarantee you'll also leave with a more confident sense of self and knowledge of who the authentic you is. And if nothing else, you leave with the tools to find out more, to explore more, and to be curious about yourself. The goal of this experience isn't just to give you something that adds value just for those 8 weeks, but give you tools that you can continue to use after we're done and that you're excited to share with other people in your life and in your growth experience. But how do we get to that place? How do we get to this place of confident authenticity and self-knowledge? It takes some work. For that reason, there's a few things that we ask of all participants. The first is that you make a commitment to yourself. Be a little selfish with the time that you take to do activities, to do reflections, and to do the work outside of our sessions. We also ask that you commit yourself to trying something new, pushing yourself a little outside of your comfort zone, because that is the area that we know growth is possible. You'll do things that you didn't think you were even capable of doing once you are willing to try. And the last thing that we ask is that you share. Whether you are sharing with a close friend or a partner or sharing with your social circles, whatever sharing looks like, it's really helpful for your own growth process and so that this growth process is exponential for others if you find ways to share. What makes a mastermind space so valuable? The first is that it's co-created. No two mastermind experiences is the same because every person brings something different, and also every day, whatever we're going through brings something different to the table. This isn't an experience where you are just receiving information. You are an active participant in a mastermind because your knowledge, your experience adds value to someone else. So I, as a facilitator, am not teaching content. I'm actually posing questions. I'm asking you to engage with yourself and with each other. And I also pose activities. And what I love about these activities is that I often go in with an idea of what an activity or a question is gonna look like, but because of the active engagement of everyone in that space, it turns into something completely different, completely magical.
For context, just this is like my outline for the conversation today. We got this far.
I want to dive into the nitty-gritty of what the Vision Mastermind is. Before you even show up for your first group session, you will schedule an individual coaching session with your facilitator so that we can help you outline your intention and set goals for how you want to make the best use of this time. We also do a coaching session at the end of the 8 weeks so that we can help you take everything that you've learned and have a game plan for using that in your everyday life. The majority of the value of this experience comes from the 8 weeks of group sessions. Every week we have an hour-long group session where, as a facilitator, I will post questions and lead activities and encourage everyone to engage and support each other in the growth. Outside of those sessions, we do have some activities that I assign for you to do outside of our time together. You have access to the collective, which is our virtual community, so that you can share things that you're learning about, questions that you have, and it's a way for us to support each other. And we help you create a guidebook, a tool for yourself to use for your personal development. For some of us, that might be a digital tool. For others, it might be an analog tool, whatever kind of learning you need, we will help create that system for you. If you've made it this far and you feel confident that this is exactly what you need, then take a look at the comments below for the dates for our next mastermind groups. If there is one currently available, you can just sign up and go through the normal process. And if there is not one currently available, if we're in between sessions, you're always able to sign up for the waitlist. If we have enough people who align with schedules and interests and a facilitator, then we will schedule one in the middle of the year. So you could sign up now, do some of the activities that we have in the collective, which all of the foundational activities that we do in our 8-week program, everyone has access to in the collective. So take a look at those because they're actually really good. And join a mastermind in a couple months. I also want to mention, I know that this experience isn't for everyone. If you're not ready to make the time commitment, if you don't feel comfortable sharing with others, then maybe this isn't for you yet. But don't count it out, because someday maybe it's exactly what you need. And if you're on the fence, don't let that be a no. Let yourself be more curious, ask more questions, maybe something you'll do when you're ready. If you have any questions, of course, let us know in the comments below. You can also schedule a free mini coaching session where we can talk about these different opportunities, and I can also just help get you on a path of figuring out what's right for you. My personal goal and the goal of what we're creating is to support people in their personal growth journey, whether that's joining a mastermind or finding a coach that helps you with your specific need. I will always try my best to connect you with the right person, even if that means it's not us. My goal is to help you find what's for you. I want to congratulate you for being curious. Whether you decide to join a mastermind or not, the fact that you're here means that you are wanting to learn more about yourself and explore personal development, and that is a huge step. So whatever your journey looks like, I am personally wishing you the best. I hope that we can offer some resources that support it and helps you on your journey to connect with yourself, connect with your community, and I look forward to continuing to grow with you.